Hi my dear, it's Katynja and I am going to share with you my nighttime skincare routine. Typically I'm not wearing makeup. Let me even backtrack and give you some background. I didn't seriously start doing skincare until I hit like my 40s and started using like various actives and oils to like really go in depth. And typically, I didn't wear makeup in my younger years, and so on the rare occasion that I am wearing makeup now, typically it's because of work. And that being said, I go in to remove it with a very gentle cleanser. The one that I'm using right now, great brand, Indie Lee. It's really got great ingredients, and it's like all natural. It's clean, so I like to go in with that. I let the water warm up a little bit. Grab some, put some on my hand, just like that. Nice little amount. It doesn't really foam a lot, but that's good. It's okay because it's good for the eye area and it helps to take off the mascara. So here we are. Add it to the face. Paying special attention to the eyes. I'm wearing mascara today, and this really helps to get in there and loosen that for me. I mentioned in a previous video, I don't use any strips or add-ons to my lashes. This is just all natural, so it's really easy to take stuff off. I'll let it get in there, go down to the neck. Go up to the hairline because there's always like product or residue that can cause breakouts. I use a makeup eraser specifically around the eye area because I do not like when there's leftover mascara. So you see me going in there, being very gentle around the eye area because that's the most delicate skin on your face, and being very gentle with your lashes because they're very prone to breakage, and so your eye area is really vulnerable. So doing that, make sure that's clean. The second step that I do, it typically is the first, if I'm not wearing makeup. I grab this guy. You can tell by the size of this thing that I use it, and I love it. This soap is called Chandrika. I've used this soap for a few decades now, right? My 20s and my 30s. It's done so very well for me, right? Super natural. It's Ayurvedic. It's Indian. It has all these great herbs, and there's sandalwood, so it smells lovely, right? Beautiful scent, right? There was a time when I only had this soap and coconut oil and my skin glowed like none other, right? I was young, you know, albeit, right? But I've held on to it, and I use it now because I just feel safe. I feel like my beauty is in safe hands, essentially, right? I'm not gonna gatekeep. I linked this on my Bendable. Check out the links. It's really good. Like if I was gonna gatekeep anything, it might be this soap. So I go in, do my second cleanse with this, splash a little on my face, a little water, get it very sudsy, and I go in with this and my Luna Foreo. This guy, awesome. Been using this pretty much since a little bit before I hit my 40s. I love it. So get in there, let it turn off the water. Because there is a shortage going on right now in my area. We go to the neck. We even go to the chest a little bit. The décolletage, yes, baby. We get in there, okay? We don't want the oils and everything that's in there, you know, getting and sticking and making breakouts happen because I am acne prone. I've been known to break out face, body, specifically if my skin is not thoroughly cleansed. And anytime I have a breakout, typically it's for that reason. My skin has been oily through all my years. It's still pretty oily, but we embrace the oil because more oil, less wrinkles. So, you know. Rinse that. Because now we're going to get to the good. We're getting to the good stuff now. And I don't wear the little armbands. No, you know, no. I go swimming, basically, for the skin. It's worth it because that's what I receive. I mean, so many compliments about people love the skin I'm in. I embrace it, but I really, really take care of it. So that's how you get good skin. You invest in it, you love on it, you embrace it, you take care of it. All right, a little bit. We're gonna go back in with that because that's what this is for. Makeup eraser. There we go. And this is the actual makeup eraser. You guys can find this on my Bendable. I'm gonna link it. I know they have like different options or whatever now, but when this was like, I guess, invented, I just grabbed a couple of them and they've done me well. I just wash them, you know, with my delicates and no issues whatsoever. I don't use makeup wipes. It can be, they say that it pulls on the skin. I keep some by my bed just on a lazy day. If I'm just absolutely exhausted, I'll use one. But I always pay attention to my skin and what it needs. So, you know, you can't afford to be lazy when you're in your 40s. You got to do what it do. Okay, so here we are. Next up, I have the cotton. Honey, I even have Chanel cotton, okay? Yes, honey. But I do not use it on a regular basis to apply my various actives. The Ordinary glycolic toner, top tier. What I do is this little bit and pat it to the face and neck and décolletage. Get it in there. They say to pat. I pat, I rub, whatever it is until it's dry. I put it everywhere, being very careful around the eyes, but I definitely apply it there, even upper eyelids, forehead, all that. All that stuff, right? Then I grab the Ordinary's lactic acid. This is like double trouble right here. This is no games played. This is like, I'm grown, okay? I take care of my skin. I invest in my skin, but I do want quality products at a good price, and that's what the Ordinary means for me. Exceptional. Big fan. So here we are. Same application process that we did with the glycolic acid, we're doing with the lactic acid. It rubs the lotion into its skin. I think of that every single time I do this. Silence of the Lambs, for those who don't know. We go all around the mouth, everywhere, till it's in. All right? Let the skin breathe a little bit. Let it soak it up. Let it dry. Typically when this is going on, I have like my phone, or I'm watching a video, or I'm applying the emails, I'm texting my kid. I'm like, I got a lot going on, right? So we let it sit in. This next step, whoo, y'all, really, you gonna love me, okay? Because I'm showing you what works. Everything in this routine is what works. I can vouch for it because my skin, I've been told, is like my best feature now. And at this big age, it comes with work, but it comes with knowing what to look out for, and you know, what to not use, what to use and what to not use, right? So I use Tapescohite. We are thankful for the indigenous folks of the Americas who who use this herb and in ancient times and today. It's very healing. And so it was known, I think there was a huge earthquake and fire in Mexico City, and folks who were injured, the medical team applied this to the burns, and the burns healed. And if that's not enough for you, Salma Hayek uses this, and I've never seen anybody look that good, period, and at that age. so it works, right? So here we are, the Pesco Gente. This is linked on my Bendable. You'll see it. Definitely check it out. It's worth stocking up on. Like I have several. I will never run out of this, okay, Lord willing, you know. But yeah, I keep this on deck. So we get a little bit, not goops and gobs. We just dot it on. If we need some more, we'll add it, especially to the neck. All right, and we rub that in thoroughly, very thoroughly. Going up, you say you should always apply your moisturizers in an upward manner, because we don't need gravity bringing our skin, our vibes, our energy down. Going up. Here we are. Yeah, again, I'm rubbing it into everywhere. Around my eyes, everything. I think it's called the orbital area. We're getting all up in there. All that good stuff there, right? All right, so that's thoroughly rubbed in. Now, we're adding another star player. Another star to the team, honey. Algenist power. And it means what, that they meant what they said, okay? Algenist said, ma'am, you're going to need the power to look like you want to look. They said that to me about 5 years ago. I was in the store, I was browsing. I picked this up actually at a discount retailer, right? For the first time. You all know Marshall's and that there. I recommend Marshall's. You never know what you will find. Sometimes you will find this for an exceptional price, and you'll try it and you'll find out it is magic, my dear. Okay, so you get it, you put it everywhere. I have the link so you can check out like what's really in it, but some exceptional ingredients. It's pretty lightweight, and I like that because our next step is really dense and really thick, and this is great for the summer months, this concentration of this product. We're rubbing power into our face. We hope, I actually do have to give props and thanks to my ancestors, because I didn't even start seriously doing skincare until my 40s. So, mom and pop, they had something there, and they gave it to me, and I'm very much invested in caring for what I've been given. So here we are doing that there. Hello. All right. Next step, and almost the last, second to the last, third maybe, is Nivea cream. You guys may think I'm crazy. You may think I'm weird. This is part of my skincare routine. Those of you who know, it's thick. Okay, it's not playing any games. It didn't come to play with none of us. Okay, but I will say this is a dupe for a very, very, very bougie, high-end skincare brand, and for their moisturizing cream. It is spot on. I've tried them both. Again, I've used this, for about 3 or 4 years. I cannot tell the difference. It is exceptional. The price point is a dream. I will never be caught lacking when it comes to this. Always. This is always in my house. If you look under my cabinet now, 2, 3 of them. 2, 3, okay? Possibly 4. Because in the winter months, it goes double, triple, quadruple duty. You can put this on your elbows, your knees, your whole body, especially if you blend it with the oil. Then you can get it everywhere. It kind of emulsifies and your skin will drink it up. If your feet are rough during any time, right? Put this on there, put some socks on. The next morning, you're going to be soft as can be, right? So I use this very small concentration, very small amount. Only what's needed, very thin layer everywhere. And this makes sure that no moisture is amiss. If my skin, if I have been busy, tired, you know how it gets, right? And I haven't been doing my routine maybe a couple of days, or maybe I'm on vacation, right? And I do this, all the routine, and when I get to this point, it's like, I'm home now, right? Miss Sophia home now. This is me. This is how I get to me, right? It is nourishing. It's soothing. My skin feels protected no matter what is coming at it, and no matter what season it is, right? It's feeling revived, and it's a game changer. A little extra, this is what we do with any and all actives. If you just see me do this, baby, because after I do my routine and before I go to bed, I always put on hand cream anyway. So this is like pre-gaming, right? Because the skin on your hand, women didn't typically pay attention to it like previous generations. And so, you know, I've seen the effects of that. And so definitely want to put your skincare over your hands. You want to wear sunblock. That's another one for the daytime. But you gotta get it all, right? It's not just a nighttime, it's a daytime too. It's a lifestyle. You know, we do this for real right here. All right. Next step, and only if my skin is really dehydrated, right? Or I'm feeling like that girl, you know, I'm feeling like Marilyn, Audrey, you know, I'm feeling like I really want my skin to eat, okay, and be next level, right? So I'm going to be photographed the next day. You know, people might want autographs. I'm just putting the extras on it, but you know what I mean, right? You got something going on. I add this, and if my skin has just really been feeling dry and unloved, ernolaszlo Firmarine. It's really lightweight, you know, but when you put it on with everything that I have on, it gives you such a retention, and it attracts the moisture, and it attracts all the goodness and greatness that our skin needs and that our mind needs to kind of feel like, you know what, I've really done well when it comes to taking care of myself. So your mind can kind of rest, right? You're like, I've done all the things, right? And I'm feeling like, you know, I've done all the things, and I'm even looking like I've done all the things, right? The next step, and step before the last, is, you can't even see it because I've had it for a while. An eye cream will last you forever, okay? You're not slathering it on, you're just dotting it, you know? But this is the Algenist Genius, and I have it linked. It's good. It's good. There are some folks, some camps that don't believe in eye cream. I am not one of them. I invest in a quality eye cream, preferably one with a little retinol in there. Various actives. I like a thick eye cream. I dot it on, right? You're dotting it on. And then you're rubbing it in. They say use this finger because it has the least amount of pressure, right? But you want to get that all into the orbital eye area. First signs of aging occur in the eye area. That's why I'm such a big proponent for eye cream, because if I use this in my 20s and 30s, come on. Come on now. I'm looking, being careful, seeing if I have any remaining mascara under there, because sometimes I do. I think I might, and I go back in with this. Be very careful to only touch the lash line. Okay. Because I hate that raccoon eyes, you know? It makes me feel like my eyes and skin aren't clean. Like, I don't like residual makeup. Like, no. My club days is over. Well, part of my business is working with clubs. So, theoretically, my club, you know, I work when I'm going to the club. But that's another video and story. All right, so that's in. It's giving me my life. My skin is feeling like, yes, ma'am, you've done the thing. But now I'm about to do my big one, okay? This guy right here. It is the Sundayriley Luna Oil. First of all, it's blue. You know, it looks like it came from a spaceship. You know, I always do this because my hands are oily and, you know, need to easy off. A dropper, a blue oil. I said say less. Any lines that you may think you have, any dryness, any tiredness, you rub this on in the morning like magic. This little blue oil takes it all away and gives you the beautiful, glowing skin of your dreams. So, here it is. Get a little bit. Very lightly. Takes very little amount, scant amount. And actually, I have backups of this too, right? I keep backups of the Luna Oil. When they go on sale and they have a buy one, get one 50% off, that's where I live. It's go time, you know, for me. Here we are. Rub it into your hands and over the skin. All right. This completes my nighttime skincare routine that I'm very happy to have and to do. I'm glad you guys joined me, and I hope you are taking the time to love yourself, to self-care, to regenerate nightly, because that's what we're doing here. We're rubbing it into our hands, and we're soft, and we're moisturized, my dear. And I thank you for viewing this video. Please subscribe, like it, share it, be a part of this community. All right, my dear? Well, that's the end of the video. Have any questions? Feel free to ask me. Have a good night.